What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at the distance. I got another prediction for you guys today. This one's Adrien Broner versus Daniel Ponce de Leon. Matchup takes place March the 5th on HBO on the undercard of Alvarez versus Hatton. This is going to be a huge step up for Broner against de Leon. Ponce is actually coming off a very good 2010. Now stepping in the ring against a young prospect who a lot of people feel is ready for the big time. But this here is going to be a huge test for Broner against a fighter that just comes to fight and one of those fighters that's willing to put it all on the line just to win the fight. That's the type of fighter de Leon is. He's just the type of fighter that will die in the ring. Pretty much, he'll go to war with anybody. That's just my opinion and my perception of de Leon. Broner isn't the type of fighter that will put his life on the line and is willing to die in a fight. He's the type of fighter that likes to hit and not be hit. But also, I believe he has like over 300 amateur fights. A lot of people who follow him in the amateurs, think very highly of him and are actually excited for this fight. Me personally, I did not keep up with him in the amateurs. I barely just heard of him like about 2 years ago. But overall though, it's an interesting matchup. So a couple questions coming into this match to think about. Does de Leon still have it, or will he get old overnight, or does Broner have the composure to step in the ring for 10 rounds? I believe it's a 10-round fight. For 10 rounds with a fighter like de Leon, does he have the composure to do it? Composure and mentality to do it. So anyway, I'll start off with Broner. In this matchup, Broner is, he's an interesting fighter. He good hand speed, good upper body movement, stands with a wide base to evade shots. And makes him and when you have that wide base, it helps you be elusive up top. But de Leon also has a wide base, and it helps him get his shots off, and I'll get to that when I get to de Leon. But Broner, stands with a wide base. He very offensive, defensive minded. Counters okay. He does very good at setting the pace in the matchup, and this is what he's going to have to do in this matchup. He's going to have to set the pace. He's going to have to make this matchup a stinker, really. And that's not really his style. He likes to kind of give a show. He likes to he likes to showcase himself. That's just the type of fighter that he is, because he shows a lot of finesse. But in this matchup, he's going to have to stand on the outside, jab and move, counter. Look for and de Leon usually, sometimes he comes in head first, especially when he throws his left hand, or if his right hand misses, he's right down there, right by the waist, and he should throw the uppercut if that shot is available to him. But he's just gonna have to be very effective. He's gonna have to set a lot of traps in the ring, because de Leon does walk forward. He comes forward, so he's gonna have to angle and counter using the angles, counter from angles, jab effectively, throw a lot of volume shots, but after throwing volume shots, when not working, move. He's going to have to work the whole entire matchup, because de Leon is the type of fighter that's just going to, even when he's losing, he's going to continue coming forward, he's going to continue to pressure, he's going to continue to punch. So he's going to have to do this the whole entire matchup. He's going to have to stick to a game plan the entire matchup. But that's just pretty much his key to victory. Jabbing, just pretty much out-throwing him, out-working him. Using the legs a lot, using the legs to evade shots, using the legs to, using the shoulders to set up counter punches, and setting up all kinds of defensive traps for when, when de Leon overextends. He just comes up with something, whether it be a left uppercut or left hook or right uppercut. Just pretty much, that's pretty much his key to victory. De Leon in this matchup, as I mentioned, he stands at a wide base as well. I believe he's a southpaw, southpaw fighter. De Leon in this matchup is going to have to make it a very sloppy match. I have a feeling that there's like a 70% chance at it being a headbutt. You know, if I think with the styles involved, I believe it was like an 80% chance that there's going to be a headbutt in this matchup. You know, it's in a way I kind of just feel it. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong 80-90% of the time, but I have a feeling there might be a headbutt in this matchup just because of the style. Just because of how De Leon does come in head first from time to time. But you know he can stand outside though. He can stand outside and he can jab and set up the left hand, set up his left hand shots. You know he can, but in this matchup he's gonna have to kind of close the gap. He's gonna have to control the close the gap so he can get his shots off. And what I like about De Leon is De Leon, he throws his jab and or he'll throw combinations, and even when he misses the combination, he comes back with another shot and another shot. He's the type of fighter that throws combinations. Even when he misses, he tries to land. And in this matchup, he's gonna have to land a lot of combinations, whether they be to the body, whether they be up top. He's gonna have to throw a lot of power shots. He's gonna have to be more effective. Even if Broner comes in and he throws like 4 or 5 little pity pat shots, De Leon comes in, he throws like two big aggressive shots. Me personally, I think if De Leon continues to come forward and he's making Broner throw 4 pity pat shots, and he's coming in with 2 or 3 authoritative shots, I think he can win the matchup. He's just gonna have to find a way to close the gap, whether it be by jabbing or just continue trying to walk him down and hit him with all kinds of body shots, going to the body and being effective at the body, throwing tremendous power shots. The big money punch in this one is more than likely that left hand, because sometimes Broner kind of gets that hand down. He gets that he kind of gets the hand down and he just hits him with that left hand, whether it be a left cross or hook. I would prefer to see him throw the left cross, but we'll see what happens. But I think that's pretty much De Leon's key to victory. So what do I think of this matchup? Who I think is going to win? I'm going to go with De Leon in this matchup. I like De Leon. I think De Leon has the ability to continue to pressure him, and I think he could probably get a knockout really late in the matchup in the 10th round. I think he has that aggression to do it. I think it's the aggression that says it all for me. Despite the fact that it can go one or two ways. De Leon coming in and knocking Broner out, or Broner coming in and running the whole entire matchup and just outboxing De Leon in a stinker fight. So, but me, my impulse, my reaction, I like De Leon late, knockout late. So anyway, guys, that was the distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.